Welcome to Distant Stitches. Today we are Sunday, February 13th.
Yes.
Okay. I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7.
I'm Liz, also known as Jaded Dinner.
Did I say this was Distant Stitches?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. This is episode 25. We got this.
Yep. I mean, after doing this on and off for what, a decade now, you think we'd no.
Hell, I have a hard time hitting the stop recording button every time. So what's new with you? Or do you want to see where they can find us first and then we'll go into chat? And
Yeah, might as well. So you can find us on Ravelry under Distant Stitches. Both of us have Instagram. I'm Jaded Knitter. She's Crafty Knitter 7. And we do have a website, which is distantstitches.com.
And we have an Instagram account too.
Yes, we do.
We have all the things.
We do.
We have a Ko-Fi account or coffee, however you want to say it. And yeah, that's pretty much where you can find us.
Yep.
So how has your 2 weeks been?
Good.
Yeah.
I've basically not gone out.
Oh, right. You're working at home.
I'm working at home. I was only supposed to work at home for 1 week because I have still have a sinus infection. So wearing a mask was problematic. And then I developed a sore throat, probably due to the sinus infection.
Not COVID though. Not
COVID, but because I can't get a test out here unless it's like really seriously COVID because I live in a tiny little town.
We can't even get them here.
True. So my boss is like, no, stay home. Like, all right. Cool. So I work from home for 2 weeks.
Cool.
But I get to go back into the office and see real people.
Hooray.
Yes.
Our office has been closed due to the trucker convoy stuff. If you have a pass, you can get in, but nobody else can go in the building. But yeah, so I found out last week that the girl I'm replacing, which was supposed to be for 4 months, is being extended for 6 months. And my boss was like, well, do you want to stay? And I was like, no, I don't like you. We're actually friends. She's a knitter. So, and she's like, oh, okay. And then she said that in a management meeting. She's like, yeah, Sue says she hates me, so she's not staying. And I'm just like, but she's like, yeah, because of the way the government works, I'm in the position, but she has to announce it. And she's like, no, 6 months is not enough. We're doing a year. If by chance she comes back before a year, it's easier to stop an acting than try and
extend it. Yeah.
I was like, yay, until 2023.
Yay.
Yeah. So, but no, work has been good. Life has been okay. I had one really bad pain attack in the past 2 weeks because I've basically almost eliminated fat. Can't eliminate it all. Yeah, and we're not sure what caused it because it could have been a trickle effect of who knows what. But yeah, so I don't have any faux. I'm wearing the J sweater by Rachel Brockman. A little bit of color work. It's a short sleeve. I decided to do short sleeve. It's knit out of Cascade Superwash Merino in green and cream. And what are you wearing?
I'm wearing my Lunenburg.
You literally just threw it on.
Yes, because my house is just warm enough that it's actually too hot to be wearing this. So I will take it off again as soon as we're done recording.
So when I responded to you when you said, are we still recording? And I sent you the link and what is it you said? Oh, I had the conversation in my head. I thought it was 2.
Yeah.
And then Sean walks in. He's like, why is the door closed? I'm like, because we were supposed to be recording at 12. It's like, no, 2. I'm like.
So apparently her husband is now in my, I don't know.
He's like, yeah, you did tell me that. I'm just like, yeah. But no, I wanted more time because I'm doing a shop update tonight, but I got I was having machine problems. So it's probably the user once again. Finally got the bags done, got the photos. They're uploaded in drafts. So this afternoon, it'll be like,
click, done.
Just chilling. So, all right, faux, since, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm so professional. I don't have any.
Oh, right. That was my cue, wasn't it?
That's your cue.
Give me a second. Let me just, oh shoot. I should have pulled this up earlier.
That's okay. So which one are you going to show? Romi Hill or the slippers?
The Romi Hill one.
Okay. What is that?
That's what I have to actually look up. Because I've been calling it my grass scarf.
Oh, it's a scarf. I'm just like, is it a diaper for the dog? Like, I can't tell from here.
No.
Come on, hold it up to the camera. It's like, what is it? I don't know.
It is. What is it? This is Empower Lace by Romi Hill. Mm-hmm. And I've forgotten what the yarn was. It was a ball of yarn that I had in stash. It's DK weight.
Cool.
It's kind of I'm kind of liking these right now, where they're not actually cowls, but they're not full shawls either. Yeah. So they're kind of attached in the back.
It's like the Paris in Berlin. I did try to cast it on, but the yarn I was using was starting to like micro stripe. So that's not happening.
Yeah, no, that doesn't quite work.
No.
So this is, I love stuff by Romi Hill. I've knit a lot of her lace patterns.
It's not speckle. It's like, it's variegated, but you got these little patches.
Yes.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. And I really like it.
It's like a stained glass window motif.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Nice. And your other FO like sneezed and it was done. I've got a toe done. That's why I'm not even showing them today.
It's not the toe.
Right. It's the heel. Right. Sorry. Right. Read patterns.
Which I didn't realize either until they're like talking about, because you get to, this part and they're talking about casting on so you can keep doing this. And why am I casting on? Because I'm doing the it's not. Which, if you read the heading of the section at the beginning, it does clearly state that it's heel. Mm-hmm. Again, read the pattern, because I not only messed up the first one by not reading the pattern, I did the exact same thing on the second.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm online looking at Ravelry and there's an errata and I'm just like, oh crap. So we're looking at that, trying to figure out what it is, but we're not sure the book is wrong.
Yeah, it looks like that might be for a different version of the book, because the book was actually not originally written in English.
Yeah.
Instead of this one. So this is now the third pattern I've done.
Nice.
And like I said, the book was not originally written in English. It was translated. So I think some of the errata is from one of the translations. Some of them is from the original. And yeah.
I'm reading the chart going, there's not that many. She's like, sweetie, turn the chart.
Yeah, because the chart's done.
And I'm reading it.
Because it's the full way around. Yeah, it doesn't go across the page. It goes up and down. So you have to actually turn the book to read it.
I'm special.
That's okay. It took me a minute to realize that too. But these are very comfy. Yeah, they work quite well. The toe is definitely, the bind off for the toe is one of those cases of you read it and you just blindly follow, because it will work. Don't do what I do and like go.
I still remember when I knit socks for the first time, Kathy was like, just follow line by line. Then all of a sudden you have a heel. It's like,
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. This is another one of those cases of just blindly follow it. It will work. And it makes sense once you've like done a few rows. Oh, light bulb moment.
Yeah.
But up until that point, you're like, no, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't.
What yarn is that? Hashtag I have no idea.
Yeah, it
doesn't use a lot.
It doesn't use a lot. It's 2 balls. Both of them were less than 200 meters. It's
DK.
DK. It's DK.
Yeah.
It's Sansgarn, so it's
workhorse. That's going to be nice, and it's color work, so it's got a little bit more squish to it.
Yep.
Easy to slip on.
Oh yeah.
I'm figuring I'm going to knit it according to pattern with the color work. But if I like it, I might just knit single color one for Ashley for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll see how it fits because she's very particular on the fit of her socks and stuff. Now she doesn't like shorty socks anymore. And it's like, but I just cranked up all these tubes with 50 grams to make you shorties. And you don't want shorties anymore. I tell you. So that was it for.
Oh, these are the Elve slippers.
Yeah.
Because I never actually did say which ones they were.
Cool. Whips.
Yes, which was almost a faux. And then I decided that I had too much yarn left. So it's no longer a faux. So it was a faux this morning. Because I finished it this morning.
This is my peanut. Oh. Okay.
Because I cast off the bottom.
Yeah.
Last night and done one of the sleeves. I did the other sleeve because I've just got
little cap sleeves.
Yeah.
So is it going to become a tunic?
Yes. I mean, it's already a tunic. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah. So you're no longer decreasing.
No. And I actually stopped decreasing. You can see where there's a color change here. But
it blends nicely.
It does. It really does. But yeah, that's where that's where it stopped.
Better in that sweater.
Oh yeah. I like this.
Yeah.
Yarn is not ibis. I thought it was, but it's not. I forget what it is, but it's blue brick.
Yeah.
And it's 2 of her 800 meter skeins.
Yeah.
Which I may or may not have another one in a different color coming. Oops.
Yeah. It's okay. I may or may not have ordered a sweater quantity of worsted yarn from Bente this morning.
So yeah, I had bound off the bottom and done the sleeve caps.
Mm-hmm.
And then realized that I had like a pile of yarn left.
Oh, just keep going.
And, well, exactly. And I figure I've already done.
End up with a knee length dress.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't continue the color progression for the sleeve cap.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did them in the same gray.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go until I've got all of the ribbing in gray, because I still have plenty left.
Might as well.
And as you can see, I pulled up because I'd done all the ribbing. So I pulled all the ribbing back. And we're going to go again. And cool. We will get to this thing that my yarn is on in a minute.
Yep. In a hot minute.
Yep.
All right. So yeah. I have a whip.
You have a lot of whips.
Shush, woman. I only have 3 listed. So my stripes. I split for the sleeves. I was so where the stitch marker, the red stripe, the other way is where I was. And I've split for the sleeves. So it kind of looks like a sweater now. And I've used my stitch cords to put the sleeves on. And I need to talk about something about those stitch cords after. So this is by Andrea Mowry, who's Drea Renee Knits. And I'm using 20 gram minis. And these are just random minis that I've gotten. And I'm doing okay, Sue, stop. Hold it up and leave it there. I'm using a solid and a speckle. And so I've got it where each solid goes with the next speckle. And I'm trying to kind of make it cohesive. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yep.
And this is on 3.75 millimeters. Is that the right size needles I'm supposed to be on? That's what I'm using. Yeah, so it's gonna be nice. Look. So that's my first whip. And do you have any other whips?
No.
Oh, so it's the whip show for me.
Well, I guess I can show one other whip.
Okay.
I just realized I do have.
Oh, the sock. The
sock.
pug dog, Ancient Arts pug dog yarn.
Yep. And I actually do like how it's.
I like how the micro stripe, it's like a zigzag.
Yeah, I am debating because I'm using the wrong. I don't know what possessed me to be knitting these on 2.25 millimeter. I knit my socks on 2 millimeter for a reason.
I was going to say, you go down lower than that.
Yeah, I might pull it back. But yeah, I am enjoying.
I've gone down from 2.5 to 2.25, and I know you were small. You were using smaller needles.
Yeah, because my gauge is looser. So these might get pulled back, but yeah, that's my current sock.
Don't sit on them.
No. I have puncture wounds in my buttocks from those particular needles in that project, actually.
The other thing I have is I had cranked a tube out of this. I tried to make it match. This is a little longer, but I tried to make it match as much as I could. What is the yarn? So these are the, I don't even have this in the show notes. Okay, I'm all right. So these are cranked. The yellow is Comfy Cozy Knits. This is, what is it called? Cool Cookie? It's a German yarn. I'll link it in the show notes because I obviously thought I put those socks on there and I didn't. And then the heel is like a more of a green, army green. It's called Camouflage, and it's by Comfy Cozy Knits as well. And this is her logo. If you don't, oh, that's not good. That's her logo. These are for hubby, so they're going. So out of it today. Wow, I think I need more coffee. And it's in an oopsie bag. So when I cut the fabric, I had cut this part for the bottom, so the bag would have been, anyways, it was an oopsie, so I made it smaller and it's mine. Not that I like pink, but hey. So that's a whip. Do I keep going?
Might as well.
Okay. The other pair of socks I'm making that I just cast on Friday night, and it's a pair of DK socks. It's called DK Treasure Simple Rib Socks by Christine Long. It's a free pattern. It's just like a basic ribbed sock. And I'm knitting these for Tyler, who has size 10 feet. Speaking of size 10 feet, the black socks have been gifted to Rohan now.
Are these the same ones that I knit them like many moons ago?
10 years ago.
I'm impressed those things are still around.
Well, Tyler wore them in his skates for a while. Was it 10 years ago? Maybe 8 years ago. Because he wanted something to keep his feet warm when he was playing hockey. And then they kicked around for a while. Ashley wore them for a bit, way too big for Sean, and they've just been in a drawer ever since. And then I pulled them out. I found them the other day because they were in with all my knitted socks that are in Ziplocs. I was like, I'm just gonna give these to Rohan. And he's like happier than a pig in poo. Like, I'm like, where's my sock? It's right here, Sue. So I'm using a set I got from Benta. So there's 2 minis, and it was called Pumpkin King. It was her Halloween yarn, and I got it in sock weight and DK. So I cast on, you'll notice, cuff down. Never do that. I had a hard time, like, I was like, no, I can't do Judy's Magic cast on. That doesn't work. So this is what it looks like. It's a 3x1. It's going to be so stretchy, but isn't that cool?
That is.
I really, really love it. And this is our friend Benta, Arctic Crafts. And I'm just like, why have I never knit myself DK socks? I need to do that pronto. And these are going to knit up fast because DK and 48 stitches. So that's my other width. So I actually have 2 pairs of socks on the needles. One that I'm actually knitting though. And then the pièce de résistance. That would be a book that fell on the floor. Just ignore it until I need it. So this is the sweater number 14.
Ooh,
it's the
yes.
Vneck. And it is by My Favorite Things. I'm knitting it out of Patons Lincoln Fog. And it's like a brick or something colorway, or bark. I can't remember.
I think it's bark.
I think it's bark. I probably have a tag, but you know, that would involve moving. So I cast off the body.
Oh, wow.
And I did the V-neck. So it's a folded. So you knit it twice the length and then you fold it over. So it's going to be comfy. Got one of the sleeves on. Short. Thank God for my, what are these? My carbons, because they're short. And then with a short cable, it's perfect for the sleeve. So yeah, I kind of don't want to knit stockinette in the round right now. And that's everything on my needles is stockinette in the round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what's up next.
Ooh, what is that?
Cathedral Grove, and it's by Romi Hill. So like I said, I do love.
Of course it is.
I have like a pile of them.
Use my out of camera reach out. I just poked my armpit with a needle.
It's going to be out of this. So this will be the center section, and then this will be the edging.
That's nice.
As you can tell, there was a pair of mitts that failed, so that needs to be rewound. But yeah, that is what's up next. I might cast it on once we're done podcasting. I might wait until I've actually cast this off. We'll see.
All depends how you feel. You got to have options.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
I also need to double check to see if these are the needles that I need for that or not, because I've broken another pair of signatures again.
Oh, it's not good. No. Okay. Oh, darn it. I forgot to redraw the names.
Oh, well, we'll do them next week or
So,
in 2 weeks.
In a couple weeks, if you haven't looked at the episode 23, where we announce winners for our knit along, you've got another 2 weeks because I still have 2 prizes left. I knew I forgot something.
Oh, speaking of prizes, I had bought a bunch of, do I have them handy? I do. I bought a bunch of these over the holidays. Mm-hmm. So I've got 3 different sizes. These are 3.25s. I cannot knit with them. Okay. Just because of how I knit. You
need a longer needle.
Yeah, the needle part is just that it's probably an inch too short. I love the idea of them.
Are those 2-inch?
These are 3.25.
No, I meant like the size of the end of the needle.
Yes, they would be 2-inch.
So you would probably work well if you had.
Even a 3-inch would work.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I have, what's the set? It's got 3-inch on one side, and so it's got 2 3-inches and 2 2-inches, and I use 3-inch on one end and 2-inch on the other. Is it Addie's?
You see, I can't use Addie's.
Well, there's this nickel, right?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure Addie's are nickel. I think they're brass or something. Whatever they are, I don't react to them. They react to me. Yeah. And they become very, very sticky very, very quickly.
But there are some you can get, and think somebody makes them in stainless, but it's a 3-inch on one end. And what a difference that little bit makes when you're trying to but either you like it or you don't, it works or it doesn't.
Yep.
You're probably faster on other needles. So you have those for prizes.
I have three sets of these, 2 sock sizes and a 3.25. These will be going into prize draws somewhere. So.
Well, we wanted to do a quarterly for the knit along. So.
Yep. So there might be a pair of those. I've also decided there are a couple of things that I'm either in the process of knitting or have knit that are probably going to go up for grabs. They won't be prizes, but they'll go up for grabs. There's a pair of socks that I'm currently working on that will need afterthought heels in them that will be going to somebody. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so.
Cool. So speaking of knit alongs, we have a pattern in stash knit along for which we've both failed on stash.
I don't think I've failed the patterns yet.
I haven't failed the patterns yet. No, I lie. I bought a pattern from Alex, but I have yarn in mind. So does it count? No. Do your best. You can't put yourself on a strict diet. It just doesn't work. So we have a pattern in stash along. There's a Ravelry thread you can go to, and there's also, it's linked on our website in case you don't use Ravelry. And the hashtag, I don't have it written down. I'll figure it out. This is a fly by the seat of your pants kind of podcast, you know how it is. You said you were weaving pillowcases. Do you have them, or are they still on?
They're still on the loom.
Okay. I'll let that slide.
So I'm going to show them this week, but because as you can see, this is a completely different background. It's because I moved everything in my living room around.
Of course you did.
I do this on a fairly regular basis.
What is it I did this week? Redid my closet. And Sean and Tyler are just like, and because I had redone my office configuration 3 weeks ago, and they're just like, you're not going to last 6 weeks, let alone 6 months. But I love organizing. It's just when you're in the thick of it, you're just like, what have I done? Right?
Yep.
And you can't see the floor. So do you have any stash? You said you wanted to show it this time. Did you bring?
No, because none of it's arrived yet.
Oh. Stash to come.
Stash to come. I'm not sure she's done dyeing what I've ordered yet.
Oh, okay.
So well, it's from the Vuorela, and she does pre-orders at the beginning of the month.
I have 2 books because I want to up my spinning game. And I'm going to blame Andrea Mowry because I watch her podcast every Friday, and she does, I'll knit if I want to. And now it's I'll knit and spin if I want to. And she had Jillian Moreno on her podcast, and she's the one who did this book. And so it's really, really, really well written. And it basically guides you to building the exact yarn that you want. But then also Andrea had this book, the Spinner's Book of Yarn Designs, and it basically walks you through how to do all the different types of yarn. And it's by Susan Anderson. So I have those, and I have the book that you had given me called A Book of Wool. So I have that one. So yeah, so these are going to be my reading this week. And yeah, I can't wait to get into those. So that's the books I got. And then I only had like 2 skeins of yarn to show, but then I got a box from Venta. So the 2 skeins of yarn I got were from My Yarny Corner, and she had a birthday bonanza. So this is her birthday bonanza colorway. And this is her, whoops, upside down. 7025 Superwash Merino nylon. And then this just, it just jumped in the cart. Oops. You know, it's called Mystical Panther. And when I bought it, she messaged me. She's like, I knew you'd take it. And of course, she sends some tea. This berry tea usually goes to hubby for his iced tea or whatever. And I got a box, as I said, Friday. Benta sent it on the 29th.
That's actually not bad.
It is, right? And so she had some Nora George yarns for me. Because do you think that's like not me and a bunch of skeins?
It really is. It really is.
Nora George. And then she wanted to order from, do you watch the Rusty Ferret?
No.
Oh, you need to watch her. She's hilarious. Like her Instagram pictures, sometimes it's, oh my God, she cracks me up. So Bente ordered yarn and well, she knew I wanted some. And this is Therapy Tears with a mini, I can't believe I pay money for this. Isn't that awesome?
It is.
So it's $75.25 again, and it's rustyferretyarn.co.uk. So yeah, that's going to go on the sock machine. She sent me some tea, lemongrass and ginger, which will go to hubby. It's the, how do you pronounce that? Puka? Yeah. And the other one is, which sounds interesting, wild apple and cinnamon.
I get my tea from down the road in Stratford.
Smash. Basically bugles covered in Norwegian chocolate, which I can't eat right now. It's okay. And then this, she got me last time, they're salt caramel smash bars. So good. And then this is new to me. It's called Choco Cheese, the cheesier snack, extra crispy.
Is that chocolate covered cheese?
It's chocolate covered Cheetos, I think. Yeah, look. Right?
I don't know what to think about that.
Neither do I, because salted bugles and this is amazing. I don't know what to think of them. I just don't. And I'm like flabbergasted and curious, and that's a lot of fat. So that's it for that stash. The two of us got something the same, and I saw it on Knitting Traditions. Inga was using one, and I contacted Patricia and Christina. I wrote a little blurb here. So Patricia and Christina are the Twister sisters, and they created this out of a design that their father made when they were young, because their mother was a knitter. They've since patented it, and I think we're the first people in Canada to try it, to get it. And you can go to Twister, TWIZZTER.com. And so
I've actually been really enjoying this. I've been using it most
this is mini.
Yep. This had almost a full, like, big ass skein on here.
I had a skein of my London Fog, Lincoln Fog on there, and that's Erin.
Yeah.
So how it works is this part comes out. And so I'll take my ball off, and it's made of really good stainless steel. Like it's sturdy. It's sturdy. So basically this is the rounded part. Put that through your skein. You take the other part. Oops, on camera, Sue. And what I do, because I want it to clip like to a table, I basically have a binder clip, and I have it hangs off. Sorry, it hangs off the binder clip.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, you have a
holder.
Yeah, so they both work. Yeah, and it spins really nice. the other one, I think you have one like this too, right?
Yep.
So this is the other one we've had. And I mean, this is small. It's for your wrist, basically.
These two were the other two that I've.
Yeah, the one with the flat bottom that pops off. I had one of those and I literally just sent it to Leanne. And this one, it's just weird because you have to kind of push these together to get it to go through. Or you can take it off of this carabiner, I think, too. I've never even tried to do it that way. I've always done it the other way.
See, I always took it off the carabiner and.
Yeah, either or. I mean, it's nice if you want to, you can walk around with this, but you can just as well walk around. Whoa. You can just as well walk around with this. You can clip it to the side of your purse. I saw someone, I think it was Inga, she had it on her rearview mirror while she was on a ferry or something, and she was knitting from it.
See, I found this because I pulled these two out because I've had them for years and I don't use them.
No.
I pulled them out to try them again so I could compare them. This thing is a lot more stable, I find, and the yarn doesn't tangle as it comes off.
No, it doesn't tangle. It's very smooth.
Yeah, this one,
I mean,
I've never gotten it to work right.
I sent that one to Leanne because she wants to use it for mohair. So instead of like pulling off the cake of mohair, she's going to try that. But I was just like, I'm not using it, so take it.
Yeah. And then this one I found, it only works on smaller balls because it
if you put a big cake on that, it's not working. And it's
I also have found, I don't really walk around, like I've got it on my wrist right now, but I don't walk around with them.
No, I really, really like it. And we didn't pay for these. So I don't know if you call this sponsored or not. They sent them to us for review. So they were kind enough to do that from Sweden.
2 thumbs up. I really like them. They are worth the cost.
They are worth the cost. They also have a nitty naughty. I don't know if there's a bigger picture in here. Let me see. Yeah, no, there's no bigger picture, but like they've got a nitty naughty that you can use. Not a nitty naughty.
Nostipin?
Nostipin. Oh God, let's not get started on that. There was a time when you said that word while we were traveling that we would giggle so hard it would be hard to concentrate.
And that's technically not either of our faults. That was Teresa's fault.
Yes. Yes.
All Teresa's fault.
Yeah. So again, it's a twister and they're called the Twister Sisters. And it's Twister, www.twister.com or info@twister, Z's, however you say that. But I really like it. Hey, thanks. Yeah. It's a game changer for me because with the clip or whatever, with the clip that you have, a purse holder, it's the same kind of thing. It just, I mean, and it works even just for minis.
Yep.
So
like I've had it just hanging off because I have my computer sitting on a little stand.
Yeah, you just have it hanging there.
I just have it hanging there. I've actually, because you can't quite see it, but my dining table is directly behind me, and that's where I've been working all week, is at my dining room table, and I've just had it hanging off the side of my dining table because I'm on the phone all day.
Mm-hmm. I think whatever, is it a purse clip you have? I think I should get one of those. Be easier than using this. Hey, what works, right?
Well, exactly.
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. That was a quick one.
Sometimes they are.
So any plans for the next couple weeks? I think you said you were planning your trip here.
Yes.
Right. What are
those?
those?
Planning my trip to Ottawa in end of March.
End of March, right after your birthday?
For my birthday.
For your birthday.
I'm actually coming up for the week. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you're coming up during the week, I can take a day off.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out. You know. Oh, good. I think you're the you can come and sleep in the room. It's been there since you came last time. That's good. So are you going to be with your parents or planning visiting the peoples too?
Exactly. Come up, visit the peoples. Sleep in my parents' spare room.
And Gadget stays at a place that he likes?
Yes, he's actually staying at a new place because I can't get him into the one here. The one I used to use closed. The other one I used to use changed management, and I can't get him in. So I'm actually bringing him all the way to Ottawa, and he's staying just outside of Carleton Place.
So kind of on the way.
Yep, pretty much. Because I come up through, I skip over the top of Toronto, hit Peterborough, and then come up the 7.
So basically he gets to road trip and he'll be happier than Yeah.
So we're going to try a new place for him, but they look good. They have like actual suites as opposed to like kennels.
Yes, definitely. I know when we used the dogs, they used to get a double wide kennel because they were together.
Yeah.
Which was nice. But yeah, they always slept together. But yeah, suites are really nice. I know my friend Kathy, she has like it's a cat hotel, she calls it, when she goes away. And it's like the cats don't want to leave. So yeah, that's basically it. I have a shop update tonight at 7 p.m. Whether I get this posted before then, I'm not sure. I never did try the new software, so that'll be fun.
And I am officially done editing. I now have to transcribe the edit into like the actual book copy. And I've got things
I have
set
a budding
up.
author here. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
I haven't published anything in 20 years. So
it's got to be exciting, but kind of terrifying at the same time.
It was.
Like, I'm really doing this.
Yeah. The whole filling out the forms, because Amazon's an American company, right. You have to fill out a bunch of, I forget what the form number is, but there's a form for the IRS in the States that you have to fill out so that they don't tax you, because you have to tell them that you're Canadian. And I was filling out those going,
submit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean,
no going back now. Oh, that's awesome.
But
that is
yeah,
really awesome.
No. I have book cover and everything picked out. I just have to.
You'll have to show me that off screen.
Yes. It will eventually be shown on here. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I get the first copy?
Sure.
You've got a list of people who want to read it. So.
Yeah.
So why don't you give you might have said this an episode or two ago, but what is the premise of the book?
It's modern fantasy. It's your standard kind of romance novel.
Is it going to have a cheesy cover?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
It's been pointed out that the cover is probably more suited to a vampire novel than one full of magic, but I don't really care.
So it's right down Nina's boathouse, right in there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool. That's just so exciting. I know when you messaged me this week, you're just like, I'm really doing this. Oh my God.
Well, I finished the editing and I'm like,
what?
Wait, what? What? What just happened?
Yeah. Because you've been working on this for a while.
Yeah.
I have things falling off my table because, professional and all. So, all right. Well, we will let you go and we will hopefully see you in another 2 weeks. Don't forget to subscribe, like, smash the notification bell, or smash the like button. I don't know.
Both. Do both.
Do it all. I haven't figured out how to put the link in the video when we do it. So it just.
Yeah, and I have no idea. So.
Yeah. No.
All right. I'm getting warm. I need to take this off. So.
All right. We will talk to you in a few weeks. Happy knitting.
Bye.
Bye.